I started to use this thing called a computer and try to learn as much as possible about the world. These computers are connected with each other. I started to get connected with each other. We had this internet back in the early 2000s, which means that I could talk to other people, you know, I can see other tribes in the world, other so-called countries. Suddenly borders kind of made no sense at all because you could talk to people from all around the world. I managed to learn a lot because I could search for something like a whale, a snail, you know, a planet. It's like, what is grass? What is blue? What are colors? What is you? But I'm like, with all of these inventions, you know, they only seem to have an impact on some people. They don't have an impact on other human beings, because, you know, while I was curious to see what's out there, I wanted to see, you know, how many people are in the world. I was curious. How many stars are out there? What are stars? Now, how many atoms are there, and what are atoms? Did anyone take any photo with an atom? So I was curious. I'm not sure why. I was curious, but I think it's because I gave up this idea of religion, and suddenly I tried to understand how the world is, because no one told me how the world is. No one told me what the world is, and understanding what the world is going to make you realize who you are, because you are part of this world. So this internet and the computer in the early 2000s made me a lot more curious about the world, a lot more inquisitive about the world, and I learned so much. That I changed my perspective quite a lot, you know, about many things that many human beings are taking them for granted. Not only religion, but school, not only school, but jobs, not only jobs, but money. What is money? I try to talk to other kids about planets and about other creatures and notions like the evolution of the brain. What is the brain? What is school really? And not much I could get out of that, because it seems like human beings are so trapped in this culture that it's very hard for them to escape from. So they will rarely ask such questions and seriously wonder about such things. But online, because I had these questions, the internet suddenly could provide some answers to me, and you know, it's like this rabbit hole. You go from one to another. You look for planets, and then you realize, okay, what is the sun? And you read something about the sun, and you realize that, okay, light comes from the sun. All light comes from the sun. What's the difference between the light coming from the sun and the light that we produce? I felt like I was living in a different kind of world, one where we are glued on a sphere in a giant universe, where we have atoms that make our bodies, where we don't know where we are heading because there is no such thing as God. We don't know where we came from because there is no such thing as God. And the other people were like quite sure, the other human beings, that they know what is happening. The same story of like God made us, and school is school, and my parents are my parents, and I am John because that's how they named me, John or Alex.
I want to talk to him. Truman. You can speak. I can hear you.
Who are you?
I am the creator of a television show that gives hope and joy and inspiration to millions.
Then who am I?
You're the star.
Was nothing real?
You were real. It's what made you so good to watch. Listen to me, Truman. There's no more truth out there than there is in the world I created for you. Same lies, the same deceit. But in my world, you have nothing to fear.